Happy Founders Day, sisters. I'm Carolyn Hoff Carpenter, president of the Zeta Alpha Foundation. On behalf of the Foundation Board, I'd like to welcome you to our inaugural Day of Giving. Thanks to the generosity of donors like you, Zeta Alpha has touched the lives of our members in so many ways. Today, as we celebrate our 9 founders and their vision, we also celebrate the impact of our educational, philanthropic, and scholarship programs.
My name is Baby Solomon, former leadership consultant and a former recipient of an endowed scholarship during my time as a collegiate. First and foremost, thank you to our ZTA Foundation donors, staff, and volunteers. During my time as a consultant, chapter members have come to me in awe at how well executed and enlightening the My Sister, My Responsibility programs are. I've also met chapter members who have received the ZTA scholarships to help support their college career, and I often heard this came at the right time, which affirms how intentional our leadership is. The ZTA Foundation does not stop, and we have seen it through COVID-19 and our nation's discourse of current social issues through its investment in the diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. I'm thrilled to see what it continues to accomplish for the sake of building an upstanding and noble womanhood in the world.
When I turned 40 years old, about 10 days after my birthday, I had my first mammogram, and they ended up finding a suspicious lump. When the results of my core needle biopsy came back as benign, I could have let it go at that. But to me, something didn't feel right. I knew that 1 in 8 women would develop breast cancer in their lifetime. So I went into self-advocacy and education mode. And they did find 2 areas of cancer. So I was very lucky in that they detected it early. I was really glad during that time period to have the resources available, as well as the support of my Zeta sisters. Overall, I'm very proud of my affiliation with Zeta Alpha. And as a survivor, I really feel a special connection to Think Tank. So thank you.
Being a leadership consultant was actually a big factor in me getting promoted into the current role that I have with my company now, being a trainer and facilitating presentations to our new hires. The skills that I learned while being a consultant, training officers, facilitating different types of workshops, and adaptability that I gained from meeting different groups of individuals every other week, traveling all over the country, is a skill set that's been instrumental to my success. I'm extremely grateful to have had the opportunity, all of which would not have been possible without the amazing donors to our foundation.
Hello everyone, my name's Addison Zachary, and I am the Grace Grant recipient for the Delta Eta chapter. I was extremely excited to receive this grant, but I didn't actually know how important it would be for me until a few days after I received it. In early September, we actually found out that my mom has breast cancer. We weren't sure what that was going to look like, treatment-wise or financial-wise, but by getting this grant, I was able to purchase the books that I personally needed for school, but it has also shown me exactly what sisterhood in Zeta Alpha is all about. I've never felt more loved and seen in my life, and just supporting me through all of this has meant a lot to me. So thank you so much, Zeta Alpha.
Attending Emerging Leaders Academy was truly a life-changing experience. It was ELA that inspired me to want to become chapter president. ELA gave me the confidence and resources to lead a chapter during a year no one could have predicted. ELA allowed me to understand my leadership style and meet ZTA women from across the country. Thank you, Foundation donors, for making experiences like this possible.
As a sexual assault survivor that overcomes a daily mental health struggle, I'm a serious proponent for the ZTA Foundation's educational programming. I remember my time as a collegiate going through the My Sister, My Responsibility program. Those tips and values, they stuck with me, and I use them not only with my ZTA sisters, but with anyone I meet in a social setting. I'd like to thank the ZTA Foundation donors for providing the resources that our collegiate and alumni members need in order to be mindful of their mental health, as well as potential drug and alcohol abuse, sexual assault awareness, and hazing prevention.
My name is Allie Kennedy, and I'm this year's recipient of the Coleman Van Name Founders Grant, and I cannot even express the amount of gratitude that I have for being selected for this. I'm going to be using this money towards receiving my Master's of Science in Occupational Therapy and to really and genuinely try to live out the Zeta Creed as best as I possibly can. So thank you so very much for everyone who's had a part in selecting me or funding this award. And thank you to all of those who continue to support the foundation in their many endeavors in enriching all of our lives through scholarships. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
I hope these testimonials give you a glimpse into the impact of your donations. I hope that you will consider joining us for our inaugural Day of Giving, for the founders, for each other, and for the future. Thank you.